Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This will be my last video of the day, certainly not least, and this is for water signs. I'm a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Just quickly, if you haven't yet, please watch the introductory video that I linked to below as I just go over some of the collective energies that I already pulled much earlier this year on January 1, again for the general collective. Just to quickly recap, those cards were leadership, the moon, and number 37, time out. Okay, so I already pre-shuffled. I'm using the Neo Tarot for today's reading. I'm just gonna pull a few cards super quick. This won't be a really long reading, just to give some additional context to, again, the 3 cards that I already pulled for the collective for the year on January 1. Okay, so let me cut the deck. So again, this is for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse though, however. So this may mean that you're sort of in a guarded or defensive position, or in the reverse, it may mean, you know, perhaps you're being overly guarded or not guarded enough. I know that's kind of mixed messages there, but that's sort of what I'm getting. I haven't done this for the other videos, but I just feel like it's important here before looking into the 3 cards that are in the spread. We also have the 10 of Swords coming up in the reverse, right? I'm getting very strongly that there may be or have been an air sign person, you know, who perhaps backstabbed you quite like this. This is how they made you feel. And they're also still presenting with the 7 of Swords deceptive energy here. So if this is the case, you know exactly who I'm talking about and you know who they are. And, you know, I'm just sort of getting here that, you know, perhaps you're not guarding yourself properly against this person or this thing, whatever it is. And it's reaffirmed here because we have Pisces, our card, the Hanged Man, which in this deck is actually the Hanged Woman. I'll show it to you like this because it's actually coming up in the reverse, which can sometimes look like the upright, looks like the figure standing. This is actually the upright version of the card. In this sort of position, this means that, you know, you're sort of hanging out, thinking, maybe meditating a lot, right? In this position, I'm sort of getting that you've either done enough of that, and so you're in a place where you can sort of make a decision already about this person or situation, whatever it is. You already have everything that it is that you need to know. Spirit is sort of giving you the go-ahead to make your move here. And again, alternatively, it's like, again, it could be sort of this mixed message like we're getting here with the 7 of Wands. This could also be stating that perhaps you need to take some more time to think about this situation. So I think, you know, just sort of intuitively based off of my own experience, I would say if this is someone that's from your past that you've known for a long time, it's probably okay for you to go ahead. If this is something more recent that has happened, perhaps you need to spend some time thinking about it. And trust me, as a water sign, your intuition will let you know what the deal is with this person, okay? Coming up next, it's actually interesting because now we have the card for the sign of Cancer, the Chariot. So the Chariot, again, it's all about that forward movement. So it's like whether you're moving forward now or, you know, let's say, you know, you give it like a few weeks or a few months to sort of ruminate over, this is sort of saying you will move forward. You will move forward based off of messages that you get from your intuition. And just interestingly here, the Chariot is falling under that moon card, again, that came up for the general collective for the cards that I pulled on January 1. So this could be saying, you know, that, you know, it could be perhaps, again, because I saw that 7 of Swords, it could be that perhaps this person is being deceptive or keeping some kind of a secret from you. Whether or not, you know, you sort of find out whatever this thing is, I think you will get enough information all your own, right? Whether you get the full facts or not, you will have enough information to be able to decide how it is that you want to move forward in this situation. And trust me, you will be moving forward because that's all that Chariot energy is about. It is hot and fast movement. We're in Cancer season now. So again, perhaps Spirit is saying the time is now, right? The time is now to sort of to move forward. So then we have here coming out at the end of the reading, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So I didn't say this in any of the other readings, but I think, you know, if these videos get enough traction, this Neo Tarot deck has tremendous, really good, like, meanings and self-care tips. So for each of the readings, since I only pulled a few cards for each sign, I might just go ahead and type up a document that includes all of the literal meanings from the book, both the, you know, whether it's upright or reverse, as well as a self-care tip, because I find those to be super helpful. So this Three of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, I do feel like, you know, this may all be sort of related to the same situation. And this is sort of saying Three of Pentacles is all about work, collaboration, right? You see three people there. It can also sort of talk about third-party energy. So I don't like to, you know, sort of be accusatory in any sort of sense, but third party can be like there's someone else meddling in the relationship, whether that's another romantic partner or not. If this is romantic, right? If this is work, this could be like maybe there's some kind of meddling third party that's just sort of getting in the way. And the problem is, you know, this is making everyone feel like they're not getting anywhere. So essentially everyone in this situation is losing in this sense. And I feel like that's why I'm sort of getting the message from Spirit that it is time to move forward from this or whomever, you know, it is time, because this is all that this is yielding, and this ain't very much, right? We don't want Three of Pentacles. We want 10 of Pentacles, right? The fire signs have that. Okay, so yeah, and just as far as it pertains to, you know, the energies that I pulled on Jan 1, we have the number 37 timeout coming. So again, sort of coupled with that Hanged Woman energy, you know, be kind and compassionate with yourself. Take your time, you know, really do things that are for you, because I think when you are sort of going through, you know, something that may be difficult or isn't quite working out in the way that you wanted to, or dealing with someone who, you know, may be a little bit difficult or hard to pin down, etc., all that stuff can really sort of impart onto your energy. I know as a water sign, I am an empath, and so I have to be very careful about who and what I surround myself around at any and all times. And even then, I still cleanse my space, I cleanse myself, I take baths, I go on walks, I meditate, I do yoga, just to keep me sort of sane and grounded, right? And so I'm strongly getting, you know, that this summer may be a time like that for you. Definitely this season that we're currently in. We'll see what the cards have to say next month. But again, it's like that moon energy coming out here. Whatever this is that you're not seeing, or that someone is keeping you from seeing, again, you will have enough information that it is that you need to know to be able to move on, right? Because when people keep secrets or lie or that kind of thing, they're really trying to wield some kind of power over us. Don't give them that power. Just be like, you know what? I don't have to deal with this. Bye. And again, it's like that leadership. So Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And I really feel like, you know, the Hanged Woman in reverse is coming up under that. This is sort of saying, go ahead and step into your power. You know, anyone else who is going to sort of toy around or play with you, they need not be there. They're not helping to empower you. They're only helping to hurt you. That's a weird thing to sort of say. At any rate, that's the messages that I have coming out for the water signs. If you like or resonated with this messages, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will also, again, link to the introductory video below, as well as my collective card reading journal. If I decide to add the literal card meetings and self-care tips, I will likely add that there. What else? I'm trying to think. Yep, all my social media channels are listed below. I am available for personal readings. Thank you. Bye.